All right, now we're started. Yeah, you do really well. Yeah, you do really well. And you can take this into this is I'm like, what am I going to do with all this equipment? This is why I like to work here.
Yeah.
Because I have all this equipment here. I'm not caught messing around with somebody's house. It makes the lesson less of a thorough one. So this is 2 bowl, no waiting. We're just going to put that down. Good. Take it. Yeah. Oh, take it. He wants it out of my hand. Okay. Take it. Well, that's very nice. I would just leave that. Don't worry about 2 bowl.
Okay.
Because you're getting the behavior you want. So
Right.
let's not confuse the puppy.
Okay.
Let's not take it to a level where he's already got the concept.
Yeah. Leave it be.
Good job. Okay, so what else? Hand target we're doing. So 3 to 6 inches. And this is where you start to name it this
Okay.
week. Okay, touch. Good. So I just did that incorrectly. Just so that you know. We all make mistakes. So it is touch, verbal cue, then the hand cue. Good. And then the, okay. Touch. Good. And then the beat before you move anything. If your lips are moving, nothing else is. I love that saying. I made that up for you last week. Touch. Touch. Yes, good. Touch. Yes, very good. Yeah. See? Moving, I was moving my hand as I was marking. Very bad trainer. What do you got? You choking again? You gotta learn to chew, buddy. I know it's exciting. That's very nice. So now you're gonna name it, okay? This is the point where you name it, but it is touch, then you present your hand, because remember, movement overshadows everything. So you want the dog to start paying attention to this verbal cue, which is alien to them. This is not how they talk. They talk through body language.
Right.
But you're going to connect these two with the with the marking of the behavior and the reinforcement. You're going to make the, and then you'll be able to use either, both, or either.
Okay.
You know, you'll be able to interchange those. So Cheerios are right there.
Okay.
And we're going to see how the,
Oh, lucky
get
dog.
it, yeah, very nice.
Got too many.
Here,
Oh, nice.
there we go.
Touch. Good. Oh,
Did you have them touch?
Hmm?
Okay, I missed it.
touch.
No. Touch, boom.
Oh,
And then, okay, and then
Okay.
the body language.
gotcha.
The
Touch.
verbal first.
Good.
Nice, you got this,
Touch.
nice.
Good.
Very nice. Oh, you are a quick study.
Touch. Good.
Now throw, get a cookie so you get him
Yeah.
And then touch.
Touch.
Well, you've got some distance, and he's already coming to you, okay?
Gotcha. So do it every time?
Not every time.
Okay.
We don't want to get him over the
Touch.
top. It's not going to take him much to get over the top. One more with
Touch.
nice.
Touch. Good.
So now get it.
Get it?
Now touch
Touch. What else did you eat? Touch.
and good. Nice. All right, so there you go.
Okay.
That is you. When you add a new cue, you say the new cue first, and then you do the familiar.
Okay.
Okay, so it's always the new cue first. So if you were gonna make it something else, you'd say the new cue first, and then you would do the body language, and then mark it, and then treat it. You're doing great. So that is, and throwing the get it reorients the dog, and they're gonna come back. So they're already doing the behavior that you want. You want them coming towards you to touch.
Gotcha.
So you've got that going on. So, perfect. So, well, we're doing really good. And up down was good.
Mhm.
Come here, buddy.
He hasn't done too many things that haven't been good.
Yeah. You're so smart.
So other than the expected puppy stuff. But
You're so smart. You're so smart. Yeah.
somebody from his little litter mate group posted their dog just like attacking their Christmas tree. I was like, he hadn't even bothered with ours.
Give him my card.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, so, here we go. Good. 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 And now I'm going to do it side to side. And I want the dog to come back to the center and look at me. Up. Good. Yes, good boy. So this is just up down, but it's ping pong.
Okay.
And all we do this for is some dogs are more comfortable with movement.
Mm-hmm.
Some dogs, I mean, it's essential. That's what brings joy to them.
Right.
You'll see that especially in border collies and Australian. But movement is important. So we're going to take the stationary game that we've been doing, and we're just going to do it. So the only thing that we don't want the puppy to do is we don't want it to go from here to there. And you're going to gradually move it out further and further and further. Then you're going to take it outside. Once the dog is really good, you're going to take it outside. You're going to go close first, but then you can start to toss it.
Okay.
And he's old enough now that he ought to be pretty much on the money with following a treat.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Why are you trying to attack?
So you want to try a little ping pong?
Sure.
And then it's just,
So just the same thing, but side to side.
but yeah, side to side, but you want the dog to come back close to the center and look up at you.
Okay.
Okay.
Get it.
Good. Now start with a couple of up downs so he understands what the game is. Try to keep your hand out of the bowl. And down. Oh, did he look at you?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So he knows where the Cheerios
That's right. So,
Blue. Good.
there you go. Put it on the ground. It's always on the ground with up, down, or ping pong.
Good. Good.
What a lovely puppy you have, Kristen.
Good. No, I'm not very far. Good.
Nice, and he's coming back to center, which is really nice. Very nice.
Good.
There you go. And I would just do a cookie scatter, just put 1 or 2 on the ground and tell them it's over. Yeah. That's very nice. So that just puts movement in it.
Yeah.
Okay? So next we're going to do, this helps teach the dog the heel position. And it's also, you can start to teach the dog to stay with you. And it's called 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we start this, the process we use is called back chaining. Not that that's important at all to you, you don't have to remember that, but that's what it is. And what back chaining means is you teach the last behavior first.
Okay.
So we're going to start with teaching the dog 3. This will become as good as a recall for you.
Okay.
Because anywhere, anytime you say 3, the dog will come to you and want a treat. So, 3. Yes. 3. Yeah. 3. Yes. So I'm going to take that. 3. Yes. That's all that was is, I don't know what you want.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. So I'm going to sit here because that gets reinforced. 3. Yes. Doesn't have to look at you. 3. But what you're teaching him is to take cookies in motion. The hardest part of this is staying upright now. Is you moving. 3. Yeah. So I want him to stay on the left side. I don't want him to cross in front of me. Or you want him to stay on the right side. Which do you prefer? It's up to you.
Probably the left, I guess.
Okay, so good work. 3. 3. Oops. You got a shoe, buddy. There you go. Good. So when he gets kind of frantic like this, slow your pace down. Okay, buddy. Cookie scatter. I'm just going to stop this because he's too excited.
Right.
So then we can just pick it up. I wanted to point out one thing to you while we're going to give him a second to collect himself. I can't remember the answer. We were doing up, down, or we were doing touch. And it was like he was gone. Mm-hmm. And that was the point where, that's the point where pet owners go, my dog is so stubborn. Well, he's not stubborn. Something caught his attention that was more important than yours.
Yeah.
Because remember, this and this and this are much better than yours.
Yeah.
So that is not, dogs aren't stubborn. It's just that something distracted. And distraction is something you work on. 3. Whenever I start this, I start it sitting, and then standing still, and then 3. And you're going to do this in, good boy. Yeah, good boy, cookie scatter. You're going to do this in a small space to start with, and then you're going to go outside with it.
Okay.
And then you're going to have all the things to, you know. You might start weaving through your whole house to start off with.
Okay.
And then to start to proof it, you might go to another room and say 3, because we want it to be like the potato chip bag.
Yeah.
Dog can hear the potato chip bag from anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 week of doing just teaching the dog 3 is, you know, going to reinforce you.
Okay.
And then we go 2, and this is the one place where I'm okay with you moving your hand 2, and because I want to build the anticipation for 3, and that's why I'm doing it. So 2, 3. And then you'll go to 1. And 1 you want, okay, game on. Pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2, and then 3. And you can start to call 3 from another room.
Okay.
Because this dog will start to come when he hears 3. He's going to start to come because he's no dummy. Are you working with Cheerios at home?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yep. We usually work twice a day.
Oh man, that's wonderful. Well, you can see it. You can see it.
I gotta have them well behaved. See, buddy, you are well behaved.
You're just going to get better and better and better.
The funniest part, which I guess isn't that funny, but I meant to get it on video, but it's hard. I used to, whenever he's outside, I just used to whistle at my dog, and he would come, so I just automatically do that. But my son Mills can't whistle, so he picked up. He just goes whoop whoop, like as loud as he can, and he won't come from my whistle half the time. But if Mills does it,
He comes for that.
instantly. He's
Well,
like, Dad, your whistle's not as good as mine. Like, well, I think it just likes you better.
that is a perfect recall.
Yeah.
And I tell folks often, pick a word that tickles you when you. So Mills did that automatically because kids are about play, you know. So he did a word that he found fun, like I told, do Shazam, or you know, something that is fun for you, tickles you, because your dog's going to respond to that because they can feel us. So Mills absolutely did that, and that's a perfect recall.
Yeah.
Because calm is boring, and we can often get a little harsh when saying, or we poison the cue.
Yeah.
So that's whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes, what a good boy! Is it whoop whoop?
Mm-hmm. Just as loud and high pitched as you can make it.
Yeah, get it? Whoop whoop! Yes, that's a good boy! Oh, I'm too exciting, aren't I? Yes, I'm too exciting. But we waited till we were down. Good boy. And I like that. That's absolutely perfect. And it's one of the exercises in the games for recall.
Yeah.
Is pick a recall. It's like the third one down. So we have the checking game. Anytime the dog looks at you, you mark that.
Mm-hmm.
That's especially useful when the dog's on leash and you're coming up. Your job is to not let the dog get to the person.
Right.
and you wait for that dog to reorient to you or sit or do something that takes the excitement level down, you mark that.
Right.
And then you, the name game is, we talked about it, just their name is golden.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out something else when you're going to do something stern. And let the dog, you can put the dog on leash, let the dog drift away from you, and then call its name. And then mark and treat. And that'll get harder and harder by, when they start to come to you, when they do a complete head turn. So this is turn on cue. So you make the cue valuable by pairing it with your dog's favorite treat. Count out 10 treats. So we've got that. And now you don't even have to mark this, but do this twice a day. So we're going to, whoop whoop, whoop whoop. Good boy. Sitting facing you. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. You don't even have to mark it. You are just
associating the
You are
noise
just,
with the
yeah, you were, this is Pavlov.
Yeah.
This is, I say this, you salivate. So this is different. And there's always an emotional component whenever you're doing that. See, when you do operant behavior, which is Skinner, when you do operant, then you have a learning aspect to it. So, but this is just, pair this with that.
Gotcha.
And they're always, Pavlov and Skinner are always right here. That's exactly where they are.
Mm-hmm.
And you managed to get to your third lesson without ever hearing those names.
Since I taught bio, I know.
You understand Skinner's box,
Mm-hmm.
positive, negative reinforcement. Good, so then have Mills do hide and seek with the dog.
Oh boy, I love that.
Yeah, so build the dog's desire for you. And start the game indoors.
Okay.
And when the dog isn't looking, hide.
Okay.
So what happens is, I used to do this on walks with my German Shepherd. They would totally, detach from me, and I'd hide behind a tree. And then when they turn around, I'm not there, and they're like, my God, I have to keep my eye on her. She's a loose cannon, So, shoop. Good boy. So that's a good thing. So you can create that desire too by holding your puppy, and having Mills run away.
Okay.
And you go, oh, you are Mills, get Mills. Where's Mills? And then let the puppy go.
Yeah.
But there's two things.
I think you did
The first one's a little more subtle because you're just waiting.
Yeah.
To duck behind the countertop or something, and then let the dog turn around and go, oh my God, where'd they go?
Yeah.
Plus you get them using their nose, which is always decompressing for them. That's good.
I already did that with Mills yesterday. He figured out which book bag is his. He saw it, was back, and sniffed it, and ran up the stairs to find it.
Yes, there you go. There you go. And then we're going to do,
oh, is there any, I'm sure he will do this when he's a little bit bigger, but he's fine going up the stairs, but he does not want to go down the stairs.
so down the stairs, you have him.
Mill's got him to go down like 3 or 4 yesterday. Just kind of like going.
Yeah, he'll gradually do it. So good boy. So it's one step down and treat. One step down
Okay.
and treat. And let him just put his front feet on.
Okay.
And you can have him on leash with a harness.
Okay.
He's a little bit exuberant. It's just the age.
Yeah.
You know, it's the age. And Goldens are exuberant dogs. I mean, they're very joyful dogs,
Right.
you know. So that exuberance probably won't go away till 3 or 4, maybe 7 or 8.
That's all right. Yeah, we want him to be exuberant.
Yeah, we want him to be joyful. So,
And we got our pet insurance. So.
oh yeah, who'd you use?
Lacey did it.
ASPCA, Fetch.
No. I don't remember.
That's okay.
She does everything.
Wait,
I just
Do you-
do the fun stuff.
do you know what it costs a month?
Pet's Best. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. They give you 90% back.
Whatever she got, I'm sure she did her
She did her homework.
research
Okay.
because she's very research oriented, whereas I'm just like you do all the things.
Yeah. So games for recall, that has it played out.
Awesome.
Make this part of every day.
Okay.
This is the important behavior. This is because without recall, you have no control.
Right.
Unless you have the dog on a leash or in a fenced yard. So if the dog decides to DoorDash, you know. All right, so we're going to do this. This is what we're going to do. And you can start with a 12-foot leash. I'm just putting 2 10-foots together because I don't like the orange 15-footer. So once you've got that, you're going to call the dog's name and they're going to come. Then you've got good boy. And then you're just going to run.
Okay.
All right, and you can get further and further away from him. Just take this a little bit at a time. You could, and this is much easier off leash than not. Oh, here it is. This one's quite singular. I know this is just what am I doing? I'm a nutcase. Well, I want you to do 1, 2, 3, 2, but we'll do this first because this is part of the recall. Okay. This is how you get a rocket recall on your dog. These steps are how you're going to get that.
So this is just playing off the like motion thing, and then you treat him when he comes along.
Yeah, so just let him, just give him half the leash. So if you had him on a 6-foot leash, you'd take about 3 feet.
Okay.
Then you call him and blue come
Okay.
or woohoo.
Blue come.
There you go.
And then treat him here.
Yeah, and it's a little difficult here, but you're going to start it in a small space anyhow.
Yeah.
And then you'll take it outside.
Do I run and then say it? Or
No, you wait.
So he goes kind
just, yeah, let him sort of detach from you.
Good luck.
You come this way a little bit, so you have a little distance. Well, you can't get any distance right now. So toss it, get a cookie away from you, and toss it back here this way.
Look. Get it.
There you go, walk up there. Stop. Blue come.
Blue, come.
And you move, and you're gonna run.
Okay.
Wow, you know, you're gonna move at that point.
Okay. So I associate stuff.
So, because this is what you want. You want this.
Get it. Blue, come.
Whoop, there
Drop
you
my
go.
cookies. Good.
There you go. So this is a little cumbersome in here. We can do it with, let's do it with just 10 feet. I think that'll be a little bit better. But do this on the sidewalk or in front of your house or, you know.
Somewhere where there's a little more distraction.
Yeah.
Blue. Get it. Blue, come.
There you go. There you go.
Gotta remember it's you, man.
I know.
Get it.
You see how absolutely
Blue, come.
essential it is. There you go. There you go. Lovely. That's lovely.
Okay.
So you're going to just do this. This is, we talked about, go to the dollar store and get cheap 6-foot leashes. And then you can get, rather than going and buying a 15-foot lead and a 30-foot lead and,
Yeah.
you know, all that. So just do it for $6 or, you know, I think everything's $1.25 there now. I think they've gone out of their business model.
That's what I used to hate about Dollar General. It's like, it's not $1. Like, why did you make it Dollar General? Generally $1. Blue. Get it. Blue, come.
There you go. You see how you're going to get a rocket recall out of this? Everything is a game for the dog, and oh, this is a joyful thing to do. I do with Haven. He'll walk up here to the gazebo. I'll be all the way down there, and I do jazz hands. And he just starts tearing until he's done, and then he comes between my legs. And that's just, and every time he sees jazz hands,
He knows what the
that's his cue to run, and he's not allowed to run in the street like Kitty let him do, which has been difficult to break.
So he could run anywhere with her.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he could run anywhere with her. All right, so you got the therapy dog information too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and I have a friend that does.
Blue, do you need to go potty?
You wanna go potty, buddy? Yeah. Okay. Big noise. Good boy. Good boy. Are you ready for Christmas? Oh, is it? Mine was yesterday. I turned 77. Yours is 75. 4. So here's the thing. You have to call your shots. That was way too much distraction to get. You have to do it. So, you know, and you'll learn, you know, I'm going to wait till the dogs turn me, and then I'm going to say goodbye. Because then you're just using his name and nothing's happening, because he's gone. You know, he's gone, but you do want to start bringing his association with his name, which you'll see in the name game, where every time you call his name, that's a wondrous thing. That is wondrous, wondrous, wondrous.
Did you trick us? Trick me? In your sad body.
So you can, the minute he squats or when he gets to lifting his leg, minute that happens, you can name it. Something that you don't use very well. I name my potty on command called Tango Tango because I know, so that way when you're out and it's raining and you don't want to be there, you can say Tango Tango, the dog knows what you're doing.
Right.
And then you'll say Tango Tango, the dog's peeing because you're doing it as he's doing it, just like you're doing a recall as the dog is coming to you. And then you just mark it good and good. And you always treat with bathroom stuff outside. You never wait for them to come back inside, because that teaches them something else. Aren't you cute? Dang, you're cute. Let's go back in. If you're not, you have things to do. All right. So everything that you're doing now is a little more advanced than what you were doing last week. But you're always starting out with the easiest aspect of it. So you're starting out 1 to 3 inches with the hand target.
What did you find? A leaf?
Did you find a leaf? Okay, so we did 1, 2, 3 in ping pong. I want you to do 1, 2, 3, and do it on leash and off.
Okay. So 3's just leave them there.
You have
Just say
treats
3.
in your hand?
I don't have good.
Here you go. There's some treats. And you probably never need more than 10 in your hand, because you're really not going to be going much longer than that at 12, 13, 14 weeks.
Right.
So,
3.
So start sitting.
Okay.
Because see, you started, and there's a paper behind there too that goes with that. Those are just all games for recall. And they're all fabulous.
Indeed.
So you can start sitting, but we're sitting.
Just say 3 and he.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, and treat.
Look at that grass in your mouth, dude.
And
So
you can get a cookie and then.
And do it again. Get it? Get it? You didn't see it? Get it?
Okay.
3.
Good boy.
Good.
Yeah. You do one this way.
Get it? 3. Good.
Lovely. Now stand up and do it. Get a cookie.
Get it? 3.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're getting tangled up.
Yeah.
Get it? 3. Good.
So now you're going to do it moving, and this is, don't trip and fall. This is an art form. Cookies in motion, we call it.
Cookies in motion. Yeah, I know, buddy. You need to take.
And I did this. I have a video of me doing this with my little 6.5-pound Yorkie. And the first time, I mean, you hear me at the end, I go, oh my God, my legs are killing me. Because I had to get down so low. You have to be down where they are,
3.
There you go.
3. How to keep him to go to the left?
You can just treat him now,
Okay.
but you'll do that. Yeah, go ahead and treat him. You'll do that by reinforcing here on
Treats are
the
over
left
here.
side. Just this is where you reinforce the
Okay.
seam of your pants, and then
3.
he's definitely wanting to go to the right.
You like the right better?
So then you have to put your leash in your left
Left
hand and your cookies in your right hand. That's a freebie.
Now you're on the left. What's happening?
Let's do a little shorter read. So we'll do something like this. Look at that. A little bit shorter, yeah. And you can do this on harness, off harness, on collar, off collar.
Okay.
All of the, so that gives him a well-rounded education.
3.
See, he's got 3. He is there.
3.
Can Mills do this?
Maybe.
Maybe, okay.
He just wants everything to be super exciting WrestleMania.
I got you.
3. 3. 3.
So, you have to train him too?
Yeah. Believe me, we're trying. That's a harder one.
It's a harder one.
3.
I saw he got a trampoline.
He did. That was one of his big wishes. But my mom bought those that Flight Irmo park. It's like the trampoline jump park thing. And we were going at least 2 or 3 times a month when we didn't have the dog and the baby. But while Lacey was pregnant, to give her some time
Sure.
and space and not mama demand. But then when we decided to get him, I was like, we're never going to go there anymore because he's just going to want to be home with the dog. He's not going to the trampoline park. So anyways, I called my mom and I was like, we're going to stop paying for this, and then Black Friday you get a trampoline for $200. I was like, that's
Wow.
like $400 less than what you paid for our membership, so just get him this and he can go out and jump whenever
There
he
you
wants
go.
to. So he was very excited about that. 3.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just a little challenging to keep moving. My brain wants to stop it.
I know. But he's willing to keep moving. It's harder to teach this to an older dog.
Yeah.
Because they have a pattern established where when they're eating,
You're staying still.
but he's willing to move, so
3.
there you go. There you go. 3,
3.
down low, yeah.
3.
Nice.
3.
Alright, well he knows that well. Now you want to take him off lead and do that.
Okay.
Because here has to do it.
Right.
You're a chunky monkey, buddy.
See, he looks like it, but he's really not like.
No,
He's just so fluffy.
he's so fluffy.
3. Oh, I can't hold Cheerios. Is apparently my kryptonite. 3.
There you go. You'll keep him on your left if you keep your hand down there.
3. 3. 3.
He's getting this really well. So this week you can also go to another room, like go to the kitchen behind the counter and call 3 and start to see if you can get his attention that way. The other thing you can do, if it's a little too taxing on you, is you can take a little peanut butter
Okay.
and then, like, just like that, so, you know, it gets there. What did you think, buddy? What did you think, buddy? Do you think there's gonna be something special here? Yeah, I'm a carrot finger lady, huh? Okay, so you're in good shape. You got 1, 2, 3, ping pong, and
What's the 2 and the 1?
the 2 is gonna be anticipation,
Okay.
but you're not gonna do that this week.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
just gonna do 3,
Just 3.
and you're gonna do 3 everywhere, on leash, off leash,
Gotcha.
you in another room,
So tons of 3s, tons of variation.
tons of 3s, tons of variation, and you wanna kinda go up, it's like bingo, 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, you wanna go up on that, so that the dog is like, this, because it's gonna be 2, 3. There you go. There you go. These are, so you will get a history of reinforcement here.
Okay.
And your dog, what you don't want is you don't want to be treating across your body.
Okay.
Because your dog will go across your body. And that is a trip hazard.
Don't want that.
We don't want that. So that's great. You are in great shape. So everything, do the recall games.
Okay.
There, and I have them all written out there for you. You have them in an email too, so you have them,
Yeah.
you know. But practice those recall games. That is probably the most important cue you can ever teach the dog. And you teach the dog to, all of these pattern games, ping pong, up, down, 1, 2, 3, they teach the dog to keep their attention on you or reorient to you. So what you wanted with Peggy getting into her car, you wanted the dog to look, then you wanted the dog to turn around and say, "What do you think, Dad?" You are going to be a good puppy. And everything here, if you continue after we're done,
Yeah.
you're going to have a spectacular adolescent. Adolescents can be trying. Think 13-year-old boy. That's when, and you're going to be going, and it's 6 months is when adolescence starts. And you're going to be going, what happened to my little puppy? Oh, you are so cute. Well, what's that? What's that? I love my daddy. I love my daddy. I'll come over to you, but I love my daddy. Oh, the other thing you can start to do is hand target, is you can start to move it. Once you get 3 to 6, you got 3 to 6. Now, as they start towards it, you can just move it back a little bit, because you're going to have a big dog, and what you're going to want to do is, your palm is always to the dog's nose, okay? So you're going to want to, the dog is here, or off center or something, and you want it to heel, and you haven't taught heel yet. So you're going to take palm to the dog, I'm going to step back, take the hand back, step forward, turn your wrist, bring the dog into heel.
Okay.
Okay? And that's what this hand target is going to give you.
Okay.
It's going to give you that. It's going to give you the ability to move the dog off of something. And this move is best practiced in the mirror before you have the dog.
Okay.
So your right leg stays in place.
Gotcha.
The only reason you're doing this is because you're going to have a big dog and you want the dog to have room to turn. So it's going to be boom and then boom.
Okay.
And then you lift it up. The dog should sit.
Gotcha.
And be right there. You want the shoulder to be right here.
Okay.
The paws are never past your toes. And while you may not be doing competition obedience, it's nice to have a dog that'll go into heel in case you're in a tight spot, like in case you take the dog downtown and you're walking the streets, you want that dog to know how to come in and be right there close to you. You are the cutest thing I have ever seen. Is his, come here, Blue. Yeah, good boy, yeah. Yeah, his hair's starting to get softer. Yeah.
Yep, and it's starting to get everywhere.
Oh, well, goldies. They're like German Shepherds. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Yeah. What are you doing? Good boy. Good boy. You are just full-fledged puppy. How biting?
Not terrible.
Are you still
a little nippy, but really only like right now when he gets kind of
good boy?
Overstimulated, overtired.
Yeah.
He's a little bit worse with it with Mills, but Mills like invites it. So I've told him like multiple times, like, dude, you can't. If you're way on the floor, you can't expect him not to be very nippy with you because he just wants to play. So.
And that's how he would play with his litter mates.
So
And
Mills
he
knows.
didn't learn
Bite control.
because you got him so young. But so you have to teach him that.
He does pretty good with it. I mean, he hasn't like bitten anything.
Right.
He'll just kind of play nip, and he's gotten Mill's hand or something on accident a few times, but Mills doesn't care too much.
So start to get yourself some pup cups or something like that you put in the freezer. They're like ice cube trays, but for dogs. You could do it with ice cube trays. Put a little broth, mix in some applesauce, maybe a little Greek yogurt.
We've been doing Greek yogurt and a couple bits of
and freeze it.
Yep.
Because teething is going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
And soon. 16 weeks, I think it can start as early as, and it's so you want to give them relief.
Yeah. So he's got one of those. I can't remember who makes it. Woof thing. Looks like the little. It's got a little ball like this big, but you put one of the little. It's got like a little freezer tray, and you just put a little mold in the freezer.
That's it. That's perfect. Yeah. You want to be ready for that, and you are. That's perfect.
So that's his busy toy when we can't give you 100% attention, or usually at night.
The other thing I use is, I think the Quizzle is in. The Quizzle, it's not in here. The Quizzle is in the other room, but it's a turquoise thing. It's long and it's got a hole through the middle of it. And I put frozen mozzarella sticks in there. And that gives you a good 45 minutes where the dog is engaged. They're waiting for that mozzarella stick to get so that they can get it out. Yeah. It's color Quizzle. It's by West Paul. It's Quizl.
Okay.
I have never met a dog that didn't like it.
We've got the topple
Yeah,
by West Paw.
yeah. West Paw are the best.
They're the same exact colors too.
Yeah, West Paw are the best toy makers. You don't ever have to doubt,
Anything they've got.
you know, what they're doing. And you know, when you get stuff from China, you never know what's going to be in it.
Yeah.
Haven, I have to say, does not destroy toys. He's lovely that way.
Yeah.
So
You've lost your manners, kid.
what a good boy. What a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. What a good boy. Yeah. Down. Good. Start your do down with him.
Okay.
Because so many dogs don't do down on cue because it's not reinforced the way sit is reinforced, and then you become like the dollar store because sit becomes the answer to everything, and you want the dog to have other behaviors that you want it doing. And if you get something like this, good. Start to teach spin. You can take this and put it down, touch. Yeah, good boy. Oops.
What does that toy do?
Yeah. Good. Yes. Very good. Touch. Touch. Yes! Look at how smart this guy is. Yes. Touch. Touch. So we'll go a little closer. Touch. Touch. Good. You get a little, something, something.
Something wobbly.
Mm-hmm. And teach him to, you can start to put, painter's tape on your hand in an X. Teach him to touch the painter's tape. And then you can move it to the refrigerator, teach them to go put their nose on the refrigerator, teach them to hold that type of position. Everything can get just a little bit more complicated. And then you have a dog that is able to solve complex problems. So many people with their pets, they don't let the dog solve the problem.
Right.
So then the dog is constantly looking to them for the answer. What a good boy. What a good boy. Get it? Look. His growth plates are about that far apart.
Okay.
So keep him not jumping, because it'll take him to 18 months before those growth plates are closed. But you don't want him doing a whole bunch, because it's just thin air.
Yeah. So you even sat through a meeting at my feet in the office.
Really? Oh, you're gonna have such a good dog. You're gonna have such a good dog.
2 meetings, actually.
2 in a row?
Pretty much.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to, I'll give you, I'll write this up.
Okay.
Start to, I might have to watch this again to remember everything
All
I
the
said.
Speed.
Cause you're just building on what you've already,
Right.
what you already know, and you're building, just a more complex problem for the dog. And it doesn't have to be, there are, when you start to get into complex problems, there are no recipes.
Yeah.
You know, it's what works. People, well, how many times do I, give them a treat, it's different with every dog.
Alright.
Okay, you're in good shape, you're doing beautiful.
I'll text you and let you know or call you about next week, because I
Okay.
don't know. My family might be coming down on the 26th.
Okay.
And I think, is that right? Christmas is on Thursday?
Christmas is on a Thursday.
And the 26th will be Friday. Yeah, so we might be fine. I don't know. I'll let you know one way.
Yeah, let me know one way or the other, because if it's cold, and we're supposed to have snow for Christmas,
Are we really?
yeah.
I haven't, but
If it's cold, well, that's what the Dutch Fork Fire Department said, but,
that would be
know.
kind of cool. I don't think I've ever had a white Christmas. I
Yeah.
don't remember.
but if it's cold, I have to come to you, because if it's down in the teens and,
Yeah.
or in the 30s.
And then
I'm gonna miss my mini split so much.
so the whole fam will be home for 2 weeks, so maybe I can get Mills to come
Oh,
for a little while,
that'd be great.
see some stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to see him just work with the dog a little
Yeah.
bit. That will be.
So my plan has finally worked to exactly what I hoped for once, which never happens. Lacey was like, "Well, I didn't think this was gonna go well, but you were correct." As soon as he's potty trained, Mills was like, "Why can't he sleep in my room?" I don't think you want that yet, dude. I can put a crate in your room if you let me sleep in here with you. Although for the most part, he sleeps through the night.
That's nice. He's so young to be doing that too.
He makes it. I usually let him up for 45 minutes or so. Well, just depends lately, but he'll go out like 8:30, go in the crate around 9, and he'll sleep at least till 5:30.
That's nice. And are you an early riser?
Used to be, and now I kind of just soak up the sleep when I can get it.
Yeah.
I used to go to bed early and then get up early and work out, but now it's like, let me go to bed late and clean all this stuff up from the day and the kids and sleep as long until they wake up. But so he's done really good.
You are such a good boy. You are so cute. You are so cute. Down. Good boy.
Yeah, he did down pretty well. I didn't teach him that, but he rarely ever stood up on his. I used his bed as the mat training, so he just laid
Yeah.
right on it.
Matt, just keep up mat work. Mat work is golden.
Well, it's worked out really good because I just put it by my office or my desk in the front room that we have,
Mm-hmm.
and so I just worked on the duration stuff while I was typing emails and checking on stuff, and then he'd be right there. So it's like, good. He did really good.
Yep. He's a good boy. Oh, you're so excited. You're overtired now, aren't you?
Alright,
It's
ready
okay.
to go, Blue?
I worked myself to the bone. I love that.
Oh, I missed. You know where the treats are.
Give it.
Got you some treats. Blue.
There you go. He's getting good at that too.
Yeah, I got this new harness and it's still a little too big, but he doesn't hate it nearly as much as the step-in one, which I was kind of shocked because it goes over the head.
And you can put it on the front.
Yeah.
Especially if he's pulling.
Okay.
Because then
That'll
when they pull,
turn them.
it turns into you.
Okay.
So,
would you recommend doing that?
mhm.
Okay.
Absolutely. And I recommend he turned around towards you. That would have been, I know you were getting things, that would have been a great place
So get them.
to reinforce. Because he's, but he turned into you. See how it doesn't quite let them,
Too big
yeah.
for 'em, right?
Well, you
Still
know,
works, I guess.
it still works. Well, you gotta win, huh?
Super.
Alright.
Alright, well, if we don't see you, have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, yeah.
Maybe we'll have some snow to play in.
Yeah,
We'll love that.
for snow, yay! He
Alright.
never even noticed this bad. Didn't even.
Alright, come on, Blue.
Alright, Blue, see you later.
See you later, Miss Candace.
See you later, Blue. Bye-bye.
Come on.
Hold on.